On behalf of Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Institute of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra, I, Dr. Pragya Kabra, Conference Secretary of ICFSCAI 2025, feel so honored and privileged to welcome you all to the International Conference on Future of Computer Science with AI, Theory, Practices and Impact ICFCSAI 2025. Welcome you all this celebrations of knowledge, innovation and collaboration where the brightest mind will explore how AI and reshaping humanity's tomorrow. This is not just a conference, it is an international gathering of ideas, innovation and intellect. From India to many parts of the world, scholars, researchers and visionaries have come together to share their insights on our subjects that is rewriting human history. Ladies and gentlemen, AI is not just a technology, it is a revolution. It in our classrooms, in our hospitals, in our industries and in our homes. It helps doctors save lives, farmers improve crops, business grow faster and society work smarter. And today in this conference, we are not just discussing AI, we are defining how it will shape the future of humanities. When our technology is so far ahead of its time, it seems like a magic of pupil. This conference is proof of the magic you are creating. The theme which brings together computer science with the power of AI and machine learning is more than just a topic, it is the plan of our future. This event is also a tribute to the vision of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, an institution with 99 years histories of excellence and vision to create skilled and capable leaders. This conference has been planned a global forum to explore this transformation, a stage brilliant minds from academia, researchers and industries come together to discuss how AI is reshaping the foundation of computer science and what is social, ethical and technological implication will be for the future. Over the next 3 days, Image Over Self is inspiring keynote speakers, groundbreaking research presentations, and throughout provoking discussion. Now, it's time to all respected dignitaries, welcome you all. We are equally honored to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Gaurav Gupta, Additional Director, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India. Our visionary leadership, India's digital revolution, Dr. Gupta has been at forefront of national policies and innovation that are positioning India as a global hub for technology and artificial intelligence, our university. And it is also my privilege to introduce our patron, Professor Manu Pratap Singh, Director of IET Agra, a visionary academic leader. His constant encouragement, insightful guidance and support have been instrumental in transforming the vision this international conference into reality. Next, a very warm welcome to our convener, Dr. Rajesh Lavania, head in charge, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, a visionary leader and dedicated academic whose passion for knowledge and commitment to excellence has laid for the foundation of this international conference. We are deeply honored by your presence, sir. Now, we come a very meaningful moment of our program, the lamp lighting ceremony. Lighting the lamp is a traditional that represents knowledge and wisdom. I warmly invite our respected dignitaries to please join us on stage for lamp lighting ceremony.
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। तू स्वर की देवी है, संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण में हमें प्यार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। मुनियों ने समझी है, मुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा, पुराणों की वाणी। हम भी तो समझे, हम भी तो जाने, विद्या का हमको भी अधिकार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ।
Thank you so much. Now moving ahead, I kindly request to Professor Manu Pratap Singh sir to give the bouquet and memento to our chief guest, Dr. Gaurav Gupta. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Rajesh Lavania, sir, to give the memento and bouquet to our Professor Ashurani, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Engineer Saurabh Sir Garg to present a memento and bouquet to our Director IQAC, sir. Now, thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Ganesh Chandra to give the memento and bouquet to our patron, Professor Manu Pratap Singh. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite Engineer Prashant Maharishi sir to please give memento and bouquet to our convener, Dr. Rajesh Lavania. Thank you so much, sir. Now, I have great honor to introduce our patron, Professor Manu Pratap Singh, Director of Institute of Engineering and Technology. He is distinguished professor in Department of Computer Science at Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University. Sir, I request to you, please come on stage and convey the message of our conference.
Good morning, all of you. Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, our Chief Guest, our keynote speaker, Professor Lee, he is online available. All the speakers from around the country, and all the faculty members of the university, and my dear students. It is the conference which we have planned on the AI. And in the conference, we are planning to present the research which is totally based on the impact of AI of the society and its application. Now, as we all know, or all we are aware that this is the age of the AI. And everywhere, when you see or hear a word smart, smartphone, smart office, smart house, it simply indicates that it is including the AI application. The recent trend in the AI, which we all aware, is a chat GPT. And I think that every student, everybody is familiar that what the chat GPT can do. We can write the essay from the chat GPT, we can solve our questions, and the chat GPT is doing everything for us. So I have a simple story to elaborate you that what the AI can do and where the AI is going and where we have to stop the excess use of the AI and what should be the direction of the research in the AI. I just give a very small example to you, and from the example that you will realize that what should be the real direction of AI research. I just start with a very old story. And I am hoping that you all are aware with the story. The story is that in a village, and it is a very long story, since 100 years back, in a village, a poor farmer was living. And that poor farmer was really very poor. And every day he went to the forest, cutting the woods, collecting the woods, and selling the woods in the market. One day, that fellow again visited to the same forest, and he started cutting the woods. In this entire process, suddenly his old iron axe slipped and fell into the river. And I think you all know the story. He started weeping. When he was weeping, the God was available, and God appears. And he asked the farmer, "Son, what happens? Why are you weeping?" That farmer says, "Sir, I am weeping because I am a very poor man. I only have a one old iron axe, and that axe has left into the river. I cannot purchase another axe." The God has some sympathy, and God entered into the river and appeared with a golden axe. And he asked, "Is it your axe?" That farmer says, "No, it is not my axe." And the God again entered into the river, appeared with a silver axe, and asked, "Is it your axe?" The farmer says, "No, this is not my axe." The God again entered into the river and appeared with the original axe, and he asked again, "Is it your axe?" The farmer says, "Yes, it is my axe." And the God becomes so happy, and he rewarded all the three axes, golden, silver, and old to the former. Now this story ends. After the 100 years, a smart guy like you with the chat GPT in his phone visited the same forest. See how the AI has changed the scenario and how the AI has changed the thinking. That fellow visited to the forest with the chat GPT and with his wife. Now see, the things have changed. Instead of the X, that fellow has the wife, and instead of the old thinking, he has a chat GPT. That fellow and his wife entered the same forest. The same tree was available. The farmer climbed on the tree, and suddenly his wife fell into the river. He remembered all the story and he started weeping. The same God was there. The same God appeared and he asked, "Why are you weeping?" That fellow says, "Sir, I am a very poor man. I have a single wife. My wife fell into the river. What will I do?" Then God has same sympathy. God again entered the river and appeared with another woman. And he asked, "Is she your wife?" That fellow, aka pause, opened the chat GPT, entered the entire story and asked the chat GPT, "What should be my answer?" Chat GPT say, "You say yes." The farmer say yes. The God became angry. The God said, "See, there was a one farmer who was so honest and you have changed your honesty for a woman." That fellow says, "Sir, no, I will not answer. That chat GPT will answer." The chat GPT said, "Sir, if he say no, you again enter. Appear with another woman." He says, "Sir, no," you again enter and appear with his original wife, and he say yes, you say, "Okay, take all three." Answer, he is a very poor man, he cannot bear the expense of a single wife. How he can bear the expense of three wives? So see, it is the chat GPT, right? It is the chat GPT. See the answer. Now see, where was the problem? Problem is that chat GPT has no moral. Chat GPT has no ethics. Chat GPT have no emotions. And here the decision should be the emotion based. So now it is the right way to think in which direction the research of AI should go. And that is a requirement that the AI should include EQ, emotional quotient. The AI should include moral values, ethics, and now the holistic development of the society is the need of the AI. With this word, I am hoping that with all these issues, this conference will highlight the research, and the researchers will enlighten you with all these approaches. You will listen to me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable message and continuous encouragement, which truly inspire us to move ahead with this confidence. Now, may I invite the respected director, IQAC, Professor Sanjay Chaudhary, sir, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, Agra. Sir, please share your words.
Well, today's chief guest, Dr. Gaurav Gupta ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, keynote speaker, online Professor Lee, Professor Manu, Professor Lavania, dear participants and dear students. It's a matter of immense pleasure and pride for me to stand before you today at the inauguration of International Conference on Future of Computer Science and AI. As a head of the IQAC, I strongly believe that the academic institutions are the true laboratories where future ideas are conceived, nurtured, and tested. This conference is an outstanding example of our commitment to quality, innovation, and society contribution. Being a mathematician, I must add that the roots of artificial intelligence are deeply grounded in the principle of mathematics, be it is logic, probability, algebra, optimization, and other field of the mathematics. Mathematics provide a precise language in which we model our intelligence, while the computer science transform these models into practical applications. Well, as Professor Manu is telling you a story, okay, I'm not telling you a story, but what actually is happening in the society, there is a fear of AI. Everybody is talking about the fear that AI is doing like this, like that, like that. So we have to address this situation also in the conference. So I can say that this fear of society can be eliminated by education, critical thinking, policies, personal, psychological, and sociological perspective. It will help to manage this fear. I would like to congratulate Department of Computer Science and Engineering, especially Professor Manu and his team, okay, in the international event. And I extend a warm welcome to all distinguished speakers, participants from across the world. Your deliberations and collaboration will certainly open new avenues in the research and innovation. On behalf of the university and IQAC, I wish the conference great success and hope that its outcome will inspire young minds and pursue excellence in research and to apply knowledge for the welfare of the society. Thank you very much and best wishes for fruitful and inspiring conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable guidance and inspiring words, which have truly encouragement to this. And moving ahead, now, may I now invite our keynote speaker, Professor Sangyu Lee from the School of Engineering, New Uzbekistan, who are joining us virtually. His presence and insights bring great value of this conference. Sir, we have kindly request you to deliver your inspirational address.
Then can you hear? Can you hear? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear?
Yes, sir, we are hearing.
Okay, then okay, gentlemen, can you hear what I'm talking? First, I too very happy to attend the conference ICFC SAI, even in the online. Because of I'm happy to join together with my close friend, Professor Singh and Professor Murugan, and hopefully I will attend in next time in on site. I visit to Agra as a tourist before, and next time I'd want to join there in the conference attendance, right? Yes, as I know, this company is very promising and technology. I know that the very fast growing development in India for the related technology would be very expecting in the future as well. And I also hopefully to join for the cooperation and collaboration in the future, in near future, right? So I do want to say once again, appreciate for your invitation and have a chance to share research ideas together. Thank you. Thank you very much, and I hope you a successful conference. Right. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now we welcome, I invite Dr. Amit Singhal, sir, to please give the memento and bouquet to our Om Prakash, sir, controller, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Next, we are honored to invite Dr. Gaurav Gupta is currently working as an additional director scientist E at the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. He is the first in the country to be awarded a PhD in the area of digital forensic on the topic study on digital forensic for detection of computer frauds and cyber crime in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. He has awarded the ISCA Young Scientist Award from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir in 2010 for his work in digitized documentation, fraud detection. Currently, he has more than 18 years of research experience in the field of digital forensic to detect computer fraud and cyber crimes. He has developed a scalable and efficient solution for detection, computer fraud and cybercrime. Sir, I request to please join us and share some insights. Sir.
Good morning, everyone, and dignitaries on the dais, VC ma'am, and my dear friends. I'm very happy and excited to be part of this event, and I'm representing Government of India. I work with Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. So the theme of the conference is very important. We talk about how artificial intelligence can help us or how it is being misused. These two aspects are very, very important. But I think most important thing is, as a student, as an academician, what do you think, and how do you cope up with the emerging trends of artificial intelligence? So let me ask you a few questions, which I think are very pertinent, which must be known to you. Do you know how many people every year take admission into engineering? You all are doing engineering, right? How many students do engineering every year in India? Almost 15 lakh, right? And that many people, probably, most of them, 90% people find it difficult, just completing degree will not get them a job. Do you know what is the reason? So the reason is the capabilities. The reason is we have that many restrictions also. So we have, Instagrams and the Facebooks and the YouTubes of the world which are distracting us. So today, for becoming successful, it is much easier than what it used to be earlier. That, reason is most of the people are distracted. And if somebody is not distracted and he uses technology well, I think the person will do definitely well. Now my question is, does Google come here for placement? Probably not, right? Then can you tell me how do you get a job in Google? Or for that matter, those kind of companies which are not coming here? Answer is very easy. Off campus they don't take you. On campus they are not coming. Do you know how many companies have Google bought in last 10 years? Almost 200 companies. So Google doesn't make everything on their own. So YouTube somebody made and Google saw potential and bought it. That's how that person became part of Google. Right? So today there are hundreds of problems. Technology is being misused. Cyber crimes are happening. We all know phishing, digital arrest and whatnot. So people will misuse technology, and if you can figure out solution, if you can open a startup, if you can develop a solution for a very small but very important problem, I can assure you that some big company will buy you over. And that is the easiest way to actually succeed in today's world. So the idea is that, you may be wherever you are, but if you want to go forward and be successful, you need to figure out opportunities. You need to know how to use technology. You need to curb your distractions. You need to use technology in a way so that you can solve real world problems. And what to solve? Figure out something which is very, very high impact. For example, if you read newspaper or you read news, every day somebody is getting defrauded using phishing. So that means solving the phishing problem could be an idea which you would like to take up. So figure out such problems which are high impact. Many people are getting problems because of that, and nobody is solving. So if you just select right set of problem, make a small team of 2-3 people, use technology well to solve this in a very, very efficient manner, there is no reason that you will not get succeeded. Right? There are a lot of schemes. For example, my ministry, Ministry of Electronics, every year holds a challenge which is known as Cyber Security Grand Challenge. So we publish 6-7 broad areas where you can choose a problem statement. You can define your own problem statement. For example, if we have a problem statement of fake and clone apps, you can actually figure out what you want to do under this problem statement, submit an idea, and if your idea gets shortlisted, up to 6.85 crore rupees of prize money we are giving in a year. So there are schemes by various ministries, various departments of the government. The only hunch is that we are not going there. So if you just go and browse the websites of all the ministries, every day some scheme is launched, some competition is launched, some hackathon is launched. Then figure out a problem statement, align your skills, learn those things which are required to solve that problem. With that team, if you solve that, you can win hackathons, you can win grand challenges, you can open a startup, and then maybe you can become very easily successful where somebody will acquire you, or you can have your own company running and delivering and helping country become cyber secure. So cyber security and artificial intelligence are the theme of the future. We live in the era where we have fusion, right? Earlier we used to have single things. Today multiple things are fused together. There is no science which is in isolation being used. It's not that you only know computer science, you don't know electronics and so on. So today, if you have expertise in various domains, if you read about various domains and develop solutions which are using the fusion of technology, for example, artificial intelligence with cybersecurity and so on, you can develop solutions which are required by the country. Today, we don't have enough people. And we have seen, because of geopolitics which is going on, there are a lot of things which are, for example, H-1B visa has been restricted. And there are a lot of trade restrictions. So this is a very good time. When there are restrictions, when there are issues, you have opportunities to develop indigenous solutions. Because we can't send our people out, we will have more people available here for using those solutions. So this geopolitical tension and the scenario which we are in today is the best time where you can actually become successful. The only thing which is required is focus, believe in yourself, identification of right set of problem statement, finding mentors. I work with a lot of students. I have PhD students and master students whom I mentor. Although the requirement is that you need to be really, really focused, you need to know your skills, and you need to be ready to work on hard problems. Because whenever you want to solve big things, initially it is very hard. For first 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, there are no good results. You need to sustain, which means you need to start early. Start in second year or third year itself. So that by the time you complete your engineering degree, you already have a solution or a company or a startup running with you. Or you have solved a problem which you can go and tell somebody that, okay, this is what I have solved, you will immediately get a job. So the idea is, don't wait for somebody to come and tell you what to do. Figure out problem statements, figure out your opportunities, and there are hundreds of opportunities. And if you can't find, reach out to mentors, reach out to people who can help you in this. But you ultimately have to work hard. And I can assure you that each one of you can really, really succeed and deliver great results going forward if you become focused. With this, I would like to say thank you again for the organizers for inviting me here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And moving with great honor, now I invite our Chief Patron, Professor Ashurani Ma'am, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University. I kindly grace us with your address and share your valuable words. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good morning to all of you, and I really appreciate and give thanks to Department of Computer Science as well as IT Institute for organizing such a important international conference in the university. And this is actually the present day requirement that we all should understand how computer science student can use AI and what is the role of AI in one's life or in a student's life, and what is the pattern of AI which can be used by the students or by anyone for their own development as well as for the development of the society. I am thankful to Gaurav ji also because he has sponsored the conference from the Ministry of Environment and Ministry of Electronics and Telecommunication. Professor Lee from Uzbekistan, who is because we have a time variance, but still he is attached to the conference and he is ready to give his keynote address to the audience. Our controller Saab, who is already, PhD in computer science. He is controller of the university, but he is PhD in computer science. Professor Manu Pratap, Professor Sanjay Chaudhary, Dr. Rajesh Lavania, all the faculty members, speakers. I can see many speakers and participants from different part of the country and abroad, and my dear students. I think all the speakers have already told you something about that what is the importance of AI in the present era. And as per the growing, inventions in the field of AI, we all are in a position that we don't know how to use it, what to use and what not to use. And why we should use, because when I was of your age, we were not even having computers. Laptops was that invention at that time. And the same situation happened at that time also, because many people were not knowing how to use laptop. They were not using even Excel and Word. We were not knowing in the beginning, when I was child, we were not knowing how to type. We were using typewriter. So the inventions are occurring day by day. And now this is the area in which, lot of inventions are being happening daily. So the most important part is that what we should do and how we can use, that is most important. And I'm very proud that computer science or the Department of Engineering, IT Institute, they are taking lead in solving different problems of the university. And I'm very happy that you have taken up a lead in reforming our examination system using different technologies and AI. I know you are taking lead in making so many small softwares, making the life of the other students also very easy. So I have few things, because this is a purely academic conference, I don't want to say so many things, but what you can do and how you can do. There are certain things which you can do. We are having several problems, like Gaurav has said, that already you have to identify the problem statement, where the problem lies, what problem you are facing in the university, what kind of inventions you want in the university administrative system, university academic system, university governance system. That is the first problem. You can identify the problem statement of your own. You got up and you are finding so many things you are not having around you, and you need them. You want to talk to somebody. You don't have that, to guide yourself, to mentor something. You have some problem. Then you can identify what is your need. What is your need is the need of the society present. What is your need is the need of the youth today. You are computer science students, or you are engineering students, you are somewhat technically advanced than the other students. Just think of the arts students, think of the music student, think of the, commerce student. They are not having so much of, ease of working with the technology, especially AI and other things. How you can support them? What modifications you can do? How you can integrate AI into the daily working of the university? That is the first problem I'm giving you. You can check it and you can do. A very small thing is that we can develop some small AI-based mobile apps for the attendance. You have to go to somewhere, then put up the, biometric attendance. Then we are doing something. As per the growing need, we can have the attendance through our mobile apps. We all are sitting in the, in the classroom, and I have to see attendance. So we don't have now that register taking the attendance. So that system can be developed AI based. Another, I'm just giving you online notice board. We don't have that kind of facility that a common, suppose I want to talk to all the students at one time and I have to give message. Either I have to create my own something which I have to circulate among all of you. मुझे अपना कुछ बनाना पड़ेगा, यानी कि Vice Chancellor will make something, some Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever thing, and then I have to circulate and you all have to accept that. In spite of that, what we can start, for the university we can create a AI based, which can have different sections, a notice board in which I can talk, your head can talk, you all can talk. So that kind of communication portal can be created, which you can use through your mobile and I can use through my mobile. Another which is very important is the different online dedicated mobile apps for the feedback of different students. The feedback, we are using Google feedback system. Google form we are generating. Then all your forms, they are going at one point. But we are not feeling comfortable. We are using ChatGPT. We are using so many, I can see all the, Facebook is using now AI, Google is using AI, so many other things are there. So can't we generate something dedicated for us? That will be a problem statement and solution. We can use some kind of feedback system through our mobile, and that can be a dedicated portal which should not be shared by Google. Whatever we are putting on this, on the Google, whether it is a form, whether it is information, whether it is in Google Drive, everything is with Google. So can't we create something software-based, dedicated app for the feedback for our own university? Similarly, we can have OneView. We have generated OneView. Your students have already generated OneView portal. So for the departmental OneView, we can create something which is very important, that you can go to different places to identify the problems of people, to solve them. For example, we are taking MSMEs, the small scale industries. You go to any small scale industry, you will find that they are having so many problems, identification of so many things, that we can't do market survey, we don't know anything about the supply chain, we can't go for the financial constraints. So many problems are there with the MSMEs. What we can suggest, that with the help of your knowledge of AI and other technical knowledges, you can support them, and you can support in getting some new startup out of the small scale industries which are already available in Kota, in Agra. Similar way, we can take up several, institutions, chota market survey, to identify the problem, to make them grow, to make us grow, and to generate some new apps, new AI modules. You can see on, I'm very fond of, and every night I see some new app. I send it to Pratibha. Pratibha make a PPT for all the students, that this new app has come. With the help of this, they can be doing many things in a very easy manner. But do not use that for your assignment. Do not use AI for answering your questions. Go to the libraries, see libraries, because that is very important. You will identify if AI is finished one day. AI is finished one day, then what you will have? You have to search, you have to see that from where we can get the right information which is relevant to us. So the weight use of AI is very, very important. Like Manu Pratap has said, that AI doesn't have emotions, it doesn't have ethical consideration, it doesn't have so many, humanitarian ground values. Now, robotics has something, but AI doesn't have. So we have to, being the human, and to make our country great, we have to, one way, preserve our humanitarian values, our Indian culture, Indian values, and on the other hand, we have to take all the technologies into our hand. We have to use the technology to solve the problems of people, to solve the problems of society, and grow ourselves and the society and the country. I wish you all the best, and I hope that within 2 days, you will be getting some good training to serve the society. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your thoughtful address. Your words have added great meaning and energy of this conference. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Gaurav Gupta, sir. Please share some insights.
I just forgot to mention some of the important things. One is that our ministry also offers internship, right? Every year for 2 to 4 months, you can do officially internship. It typically opens around December, January. So this is a good opportunity which you can take up and apply, and it's a good exposure. They also pay you, and you get to work on the real world problems. Another thing is, as ma'am was saying, for example, I'm sure most of us make some spelling mistake, and we keep on making it because we are using autocorrect. It's like we take maps, Google Maps, and go wherever we go. We don't remember the actual way of going. So we are using technology so much that we are numbing ourselves. So if you really want to use technology well, if there is something wrong, correct it yourself by going there rather than using autocorrect. You can use autocorrect when you don't have time, only 5 minutes needs to be done, right? If you do anything using, let's say, technology, AI or chat GPT versus you do on your own, AI and chat GPT will not have creativity. When you do it on your own, the creativity which kicks in is extraordinary. So there are studies which shows that if you use chat GPT for a long period of time, the activity in your neurons decrease dramatically, which means you are stopping, your mind is saying there is no need to learn. It's not working anymore, right? And I've also written a book, Cyber Unsafe. There is a YouTube channel also, Cyber Unsafe, if you search on YouTube, where I talk about cybercrime related problem statements. So there are a lot of problems on which we are working. Some of the problem statement we have solved and filed patents, and we publish a lot also. So you can get idea if you visit that, if you get to read book Cyber Unsafe, or you go to that my LinkedIn profile or YouTube channel Cyber Unsafe, you will get lot of problem statement where you can also work on. We are working on, but we allow anyone else also to work on parallelly. And if you would like to take any help, we will be happy to help also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights. Now, it is also a privilege to have with us students from Russia who are also a part of conference R today. Welcome you all. Now, we have reached a very special and symbolic moment in our program, the officially release of a souvenir for ICFC SAI 2025. The souvenir is not just a collection of paper, it is a real symbol of the hard work, collaboration, and knowledge sharing that defines this conference. Please. And I'm also to invite Technical Program Secretary, Dr. Pratibha Rashmi ma'am, and Technical Secretary, Dr. Shilpi Lavania ma'am, Engineer Manish Dikshit sir, and Organizing Secretary, Dr. Ganesh Chandra sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And now we are moving towards conclusion of this remarkable gathering. It is time to acknowledge with gratitude all those who made this event possible. For this, I feel honored to invite respected convener Dr. Rajesh Levania sir, in charge head Department of Computer Science and Engineering, to deliver the word of thanks. Please, sir.
Good morning to all of respected chief guest, sir, Dr. Gaurav Gupta, sir, keynote speaker, Professor Lee, Honorable BC ma'am, Professor Ashurani ma'am, and chief patron of this conference also, respected director, sir, Professor Manu Pratap, sir, respected IQSC, Professor IQSC director, Professor Sanjay Chaudhary, sir, respected COE, sir, and other dignitaries, colleagues, delegates, students, and member of media and dear friends. It is my great privilege as the convener of the international conference to extend the vote of thanks on this special occasion. First and foremost, I wish to express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Gaurav Gupta, for gracing this inaugural session with his inspiring address. Sir, your presence and words of encouragement have truly motivated us to think bigger and aim higher. I sincerely thank our keynote speaker, Professor Lee, for joining us from afar and enriching this event with the valuable presence. My heartfelt thanks to our chief patron, Professor Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ashurani ma'am, for his constant encouragement and support that have guided us throughout. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Om Prakash sir, Controller of Examination, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar University, for honoring us with his gracious presence. Sir, your support and encouragement have greatly inspired us. We are equally grateful to our patron and my teacher and the director of IIT, Professor Manu Pratap sir, for his insightful guidance and strong support in realizing the vision of this conference. I also extend my warm thanks to Director IQAC, Professor Sanjay Chaudhary sir, for his valuable presence and cooperation and support for the grant from the university. A special note of appreciation goes to all the faculty members, participants, paper presenters, and delegates whose enthusiastic participation has added depth and meaning to this event. I would also like to acknowledge the relentless efforts of organizing committee, volunteers, staff members who have worked tirelessly behind the scene to make this conference a success. I am also thankful to Dr. MPS Group of Institution and Uttam Group of Institution for supporting us. I want to sincerely thanks to all our honorable invitee speakers. Yes, these are present in this hall only. Professor Atul Giri sir, Dr. T. Velmurugan sir, Dr. Puneet Mishra sir, and from abroad, Mrs. Jyoti Kunal Shah, and other invitee speakers. Your presence, valuable thoughts, experiences have truly made this conference special. We feel grateful for the time and efforts you have given to share your knowledge with us. Our sincere thanks to media representatives for covering this event, helping us communicate our efforts and achievements to the wider community. Your support plays a vital role in spreading the message of this conference to the society. Finally, I thank each one of the audience for being with us today and making the occasion true memorable. With these words, I once again express my heartfelt gratitude to all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, we thank you all once again for being part of this historical occasion May this spirit of learning and discovery guide us throughout this conference. Now, I kindly request everyone to please raise for the national anthem. जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलत तिरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे। गाए तब जय गाथा, जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे, जय हे, जय हे, जय 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 हे। Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much and wish you all the day filled of knowledge. I request to everyone to kindly join us for high tea.
The high tea will be then back of this
conference. And after this session will start here. 11:30 session will start here.